I just finished a very delicious chocolate cookie. Yeah, leave that open. Okay. All right. I wanted to share with you all my experience marching in Washington, D.C. twice. The first time was in 1993, and I had a female partner at that time for coming up on 4 years. And I was a graduate student at University of Illinois. And this is back, before the internet. And so I knew a year ahead that there was going to be a march for gay and lesbian and bisexual rights in Washington, D.C. in April of 1993. And I planned to go with whoever would go with me. like I'm gonna go. This sounds amazing. What I didn't realize, two things. Just how many people were gonna be there. Like the magnitude, being on the mall, and we were allowed to be on the mall, and it was just packed from the Capitol, like all the way to the Washington Monument, just absolutely packed with people. And there I am, a very, young lesbian, going, oh my gosh, all these people, like, they're like me. And we weren't using the word queer in 1993, but that's how I would describe it at this time. All of these queer people in the same place. But the other thing that really opened my mind at that time was the realization of being a young queer person in the United States, of all the rights that we did not have. In 1993, we didn't have the right to marry. We didn't have the right to adopt children. We didn't have hospital visitation rights to visit our partner. It didn't matter how long you had been with that partner. And there were so many examples. There were tables, there were groups. I learned so much on that trip, and I was so grateful for that experience. And after that experience, I actually started getting more politically involved. So that was really my political awakening, was the 1993 gay, lesbian, and bisexual rights march on Washington. And then in 2017, I attended the Women's March on Washington, and I'm sure how many people were there? Yes, there's some people who were there, and other folks went to maybe Chicago. That again, so many people. We weren't allowed on the mall. We were packed into side streets. People were just packed like this. I was like this all day long. But listening to just amazing speakers inspiring us to get involved. And a couple things that I took away from the Women's March on Washington in January of 2017 was Michael Moore reminding us of President Obama's call to action to run for something. And at the time, I'm like, oh, I could never run for office. And then I did. Twice. I did it twice. But one more call to action that I just heard yesterday. I was just doing some house cleaning, and I'm a very big fan of the singer Pink, who I just saw in concert last weekend. And I was listening to some interviews. I just wanted to hear her talking about her music and her acrobatics. But she was talking about political action. And the interviewer was asking her about the political messages in her music. And she said, I have it in me. I have it in me to speak out. I have it in me to act. And she said, if you don't have it in you to act or to speak out, you can donate, you can vote, you can donate your time to a cause. You don't have to run for office. You don't have to be a public speaker. You can act in different ways. So I encourage you all to act however it works best for you.